Many of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's supporters say they could never imagine that anyone in the United States would vote for Donald Trump as president. They really ought to look themselves in the mirror. Currently, Liberal MPs who are part of Trudeau's government are using technicalities to stall 2 parliamentary investigations into Justin Trudeau's role in awarding a $500 million untendered contract, which has since been cancelled, to the We Charity organization, which paid Trudeau family members $427,000 in speaking and expense fees. While that's going on, Parliamentary's Ethics Commissioner is investigating Trudeau to see if he violated the Conflict of Interest law. The last time the Conflict of Interest Commissioner investigated Trudeau, he said that he had improperly used his influence as Prime Minister to interfere in a criminal investigation of a Quebec company, SNC-Lavalin, for political gain. And he also criticized Trudeau's Privy Council office for refusing to give him documents he said he needed to complete that investigation. While that was going on, Trudeau fired from the Liberal Party 2 former Liberal cabinet ministers. One of them was Jody Wilson-Raybould, the first Indigenous Attorney General of Canada who stood up to Trudeau's attempted wrongdoing. And the second was Jane Philpott, who stood up for Jody Wilson-Raybould. The first time Trudeau violated the Conflict of Interest Act, he accepted free family vacations from the Aga Khan on his private Bahamas island, while his government was considering giving taxpayer money to the Aga Khan's foundation. In last year's federal election, we learned that at least 3 times before he entered politics, Trudeau had donned racist blackface and brownface. At least 3 times, because he doesn't remember how many times he did it. But he did remember leading up to the election to accuse the Conservative leader of being a white supremacist sympathizer. And this week, Parliament's budget officer said that the Trudeau government had failed to provide adequate documentation for $72.4 billion of COVID-19 expenses, and that means Parliament can't properly monitor it. Maybe Justin Trudeau's supporters should worry less about Donald Trump and more about Justin Trudeau. I'm Laurie Goldstein of the Toronto Sun. We're always interested in your views, and please follow us on Facebook and our YouTube channel.